Hey everybody, it's Mocha D. Welcome back. What is this, like 2 months of isolation and everything that's going on? I know. And I'm here to give you guys a nursing update. Um, in my opinion, about everything that's been going on with the coronavirus. I had a few days of working on the field. You guys know I do administration, but I had a few days of working on the field. And I want to give you guys some important facts and some facts about some misleading information. I also want to talk about the fun things that you can do while having to stay at home. As you see, hair is straight, nails are still on, eyebrows done by my man helping me out and me, a little makeup. I did my own lashes. And I did my own toes. So I want to give you guys some up and some down about everything that's been going on. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and view my channels. And let's get straight to it. Drinking lots of tea. That's what I suggest for you guys. Lots of tea. My tea has vitamin A and vitamin C. I forgot the brand of the tea that I use. And I also use ginger tea. What else is she using? I take a zinc, I take a vitamin C, drinking lots of orange juice, lots of tea, lots of water. A little drink before I go to bed. Alright, let me stop. Guys, I go on tantrums. But on a serious note, guys, 3 weeks ago I did a video and I told you about everything that would be happening right now, and it has happened. We have been locked down for like 2 months now. How's that going for you guys? I don't know. I kind of like it and don't like it. I like being home with my daughter, and maybe because I have a balance, right? Because I'm able to still go to work. Like I still have, even though I do administration, I'm still able to go to the office and catch up on my work, and all of that. But I want to talk to you guys, really, about the stuff that's been going on. So, with that being said, New York City is paying like $100 an hour for an RN and maybe like 65. The max I saw for LPN, which I'm an LPN, is like 65 an hour, 70. I did see like $100 here. A few agencies offering that. My agency, if I come in, they're offering me 50% extra of my original check, working during the crisis. I believe after all of this, nurses are definitely going to be getting paid a lot more than we were originally getting paid. Just because, the supply and demand is going to be even lower. There was already a shortage of nurses in New York. It's probably going to be even more. I know, I'm hearing stories of new nurses that are graduating that are like, listen, I don't even want to get involved in this. Like, why did I become a nurse? And that leads me to my personal experience. So I covered the nursing home. I haven't had a chance to cover the ER in my hospital yet because I haven't been called for deployment, crossing fingers that I don't have to, but I've been picking up shifts at a nursing home that I work at, and it is really bad. It was really bad 3 weeks ago. It's getting better with just kind of patients dying, and yeah. The patients that were really ill 3 weeks ago are gone. I just had to pause on that, having to see that, like, they were all coughing. I remember the unit felt like a ghost town. They were all coughing and fevers. Almost every other patient had a fever on the unit. It was like a 40-bed unit. And a lot of them are gone. That were really bad. And some of them that I thought were not going to make it have made it 3 weeks later and are chipping away and acting like their normal selves. And we're still getting admissions from hospitals. So most of the patients that we get from the hospitals are COVID positive because, it's almost impossible once you enter the hospital to not kind of get it, even if you didn't come in for that original reason. It's called nosocomial hospital infections. It's very common because, as we know, COVID lays in your system for many days. So you could have came into the hospital for a car accident, not knowing you had COVID. They find out you have COVID, but you've already been with a patient that is fully healthy, and now they have COVID. Hence how COVID spreads so fast. So yeah, it's real. The news is real. What they're saying about the deaths are not over exaggerated. I'm seeing it firsthand. Patients vomiting blood because their system from the inside is dying out. And this is therapeutic for me to talk about it. I feel like all the nurses should gain some type of therapy because yes, we see death, but we never see it in these numbers. Bright side is, patients that are not able to speak to their family members, just me having the energy, more energy than the other nurses there, I was able to have patients FaceTime with their family members and pick up the phone and let them know that, your mom's okay. Let me tell you what she told me to tell you. Sunday I had a tough shift. I was supposed to do a double, but I ended up leaving early. And I think this boils down to calling, years ago, 2 years ago, I got accepted to RN school after finishing my bachelor's in health management. I did LPN when I was younger. I've been at LPN now for 9 years, and then I did a bachelor's in health management, and then I got a great management position. And during that time, I got accepted to RN school, which I was going to attend. And, this is where passion meets purpose. It was no longer as passionate about nursing. And to go to nursing school is money. And I wasn't about to pay, even though I could afford it, that extra money to do something that I wasn't 100% passionate about. And it couldn't have been for the money because I already had a bachelor's in health management where everybody knows you can make over 6 figures with that degree. So I had to do it because I really loved it. And I love nursing, but the other things that I'm working on in my life, I love a lot more. And COVID has taught me that. Even though I have a passion and a love for nursing, it'll never be to the extent, guys, I have 2 different earrings on. Well, I'm going to continue with that because that was kind of cute. That's what I was saying. It was not a passion as the things that I want to do now, where I want to be a therapist. I want to see patients. I want to open up my own clinic. I want to write my own books. So those are things I'm more passionate about. Me making that extra possible 10,000 doesn't do it for me anymore. I have to love it. You reach a certain age where money is just not enough. When you already have your home, your car, your kid is well taken care of, you start thinking about things a lot differently. And with this experience with COVID, I started thinking about things a lot differently too. We're basically left out here to our own devices as nurses and doctors. PPE, personal protective equipment, the scrubs and the clothing and the sheets, and the end of the video I'll try to put how you're fully supposed to be dressed as a nurse. There's just not enough of that. And I don't think there ever will be, because if you have millions of people getting sick at one time and you have a 20-bed unit and the next shift has to take care of 20 more patients, the guidelines of PPE when it's an infection like COVID, you're supposed to change your outfit, your mask, and your gloves and everything, every patient. The most you can do in this case is change your gloves and try to change your mask as frequently as you can. But if you did that, what would it leave for the next shift? In nursing homes, you have 41 patients to a unit a lot of the times, right? Hospitals, ICU are at its max. So instead of 2 to 3 patients, they have 6, 7. Ideally, we would love to have enough supplies to be able to change everything every time you went and got in contact with the patient. But it may not be realistic, hypothetically. I'm going to be very selective with my words. And it sucks. It sucks. And that's why I volunteered to show up at the nursing home and help out other nurses. You know, a few of my nurses I know have passed away. The nursing coordinator passed away from COVID. So it's real. It's real out here. On a brighter note, my grandfather had COVID and he is doing much better. He's home, thriving, talking, and I thank God for that. Because a lot of younger individuals, didn't get to see that and didn't get to say that. But on a brighter note, it seems to be getting better in NYC. We seem to possibly have plateaued. You know, plagues and epidemics are nothing new to us. It's just new to our time, our generation. Show mercy and God will be merciful. No medicine can fix all of that. Can fix the deaths. Every time you scroll on social media, all you're seeing is RIP, RIP. Yeah, we definitely need some therapy after this, guys. Okay, positive things that you can do while staying at home, because we want to stay at home. Staying at home doesn't mean you don't go for a run, you don't go to the grocery store. You know, you're just mindful. You're just washing your hand sanitizer. You know, you're wearing something to protect your nose when you're in closed and confined areas. Your nose and your mouth. Lots of hand washing. Things that I've done is update my YouTube channel, work, do my toes, still try to get dressed. So I find if you get dressed and you feel good, then your day goes a lot better. And what are some cool things you could do? Cook. I've been cooking a whole lot of crab legs and a whole lot of salmon and a whole lot of shrimp. And a whole lot of other things you could be doing. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I bought like a few cute things from Amazon, like magnetic lashes, some tips that I'm gonna try putting on once my nails fall off. Nail polish. I racked up on nail polish. I've always been like a wig collector, so my hair, I've just been braiding it myself instead of, and I know we're like saving a whole bunch of money. I've just been braiding it myself. You do feel better when you do your hair instead of staying in your pajamas. Alright. Serious note. So continue to stay at home until we are ordered not to. And I don't want to get too much into politics and blah, blah, blah. But be well. It's Mocha D. Love you guys mucho. Find some creative things to do. Start that business. Start writing that book. Do some work. Love on your kids. I mean, I've learned so much more about my daughter since I've been home. And be well. Mocha D, tuning out.